Hey Kupos, what's up? Final here today. Final Fantasy Talk podcast, sort of podcast. It's just me today in this little podcast. And today, what we're going to talk about real quickly is the Final Fantasy 15 breakdown before Gamescom starts. And as you know, Gamescom will be starting. If you're in North America and everything, it'll be starting midnight. If you're in the East Coast, it'll be 3 o'clock a.m. And if you're in the West Coast, it'll be 12. So anyway, Kubos, that's when all this stuff is going to start. But first, what we're going to talk about is the breakdown of Final Fantasy 15. What we've seen, what we got, and what else are we going to get. As you know, a teaser trailer, kind of just a teaser, came out today for Final Fantasy 15. I didn't post it because no reason to really post it at all. It's just a little thing, and no reason to post it, and everybody's probably seen it anyway on Twitter. But it's just showing more details of the game, just a little bit. There's some random ass dog in it too, and I don't really understand that. And people are having so many theories about this. Oh, the dog it's just a dog, dude. Okay, it's just a dog. But what have we gotten for Final Fantasy 15 from the past this year till now? Because really, this year has been Final Fantasy 15. Like this year has shown so much of Final Fantasy 15. We first got the demo of Final Fantasy 15 back when Type 0 came out in March and everything. The battle system of Final Fantasy 15 is very slow. There's a very slow action ATB battle system. I think so anyway. Played it for a good hour at one point, and that's how I felt about the battle system. The leveling up system for Final Fantasy 15, though, it's actually pretty good. I like how you have to battle throughout the whole day and everything, and you have an option. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going throughout your mission during the day or during the night, or do you want to stop camp and then that's when you start leveling up and everything? I honestly think that's a freaking awesome idea. I think that's awesome how you leveled up, and I'm kind of glad that they're bringing back level 1 to 100, or I guess maybe it will be past 100. I don't know, but 1 to 100 anyway. I'm happy they brought back the level up system for Final Fantasy 15. For the characters anyway, it's all guys. It's all guys. There's no girls. There's no girls in your team or anything. It's all 4 guys. I think the only problem that people have about the 4 guys and how you battle and everything, you can only be Noctis. You know, you can only be Noctis. You can't switch characters and everything. And the 4 guys, yeah, they're all fighting with you, which is awesome because usually it's only 3 people that can only fight. Well, if you go back to old Final Fantasy games, then it was 4, but now we're in the next, Final Fantasy games, and usually it was only 3, but now it's 4. So that's pretty cool how you can have 4 characters now fighting all together, but at the same time, you can only use Noctis, and I think that's a lot of people got disappointed about that too. But in a way, you can use other characters as well because there's how in Kingdom Hearts 2 there's some action I don't know what you call it, but there's some action moves that you can do as a team together to attack monsters and everything. So that's not bad at all for the battle system. Like I said, it's just a little bit slow. And then when they did put out demo 2.0, they actually did in a way speed it up, I felt like. And a lot of people did agree to that as well. But just like the battle system, like you swing and it's just so it's just but it does take some tactic to it does take some tactic to the battle as well, because it's based on your movement, in Final Fantasy 15. Of course, you got to be strong and everything, but your movement in Final Fantasy 15 is key, and that's what usually action RPGs are usually like about your movement and how strong you are. It's not back in like how Final Fantasy 7 and how Final Fantasy 10 was, where you had to do certain moves for your certain turn to win the battle. But this isn't the case. Action, you gotta move in a certain pattern. You got to, be strong, of course, and you got to work with your teammates in Final Fantasy 15 as well. And I think that's really bloody awesome about Final Fantasy 15 is that how you can work with your teammates. But the only thing, like I said, it's just a little little slow. For the story wise, we don't, a lot of people, yes, we do know the story a little bit. We do know the story a little bit, but I want to know more about the story. I hope this Dawn trailer is actually going to show and let us listen just over the details of what this game will be about mainly. And that's what I mainly look forward to a Final Fantasy game is the story, because honestly, in my opinion, every Final Fantasy story is pretty damn freaking awesome. And like I said, we haven't got much of Final Fantasy 15 story. We've only seen like gameplay stuff, whatnot. But for the story, don't know quite a bit. So I expect to see a little bit more story from Final Fantasy 15, and that'll be awesome as well. I like how you can eat foods in Final Fantasy 15. I like how you can just travel around to different area. And in the demo, they've only showed us that one area. I forget what it's called, but that grass open up area, they've only showed us that area. Only that area at all. And just imagine how open world this game will be. Like it's actually this Final Fantasy game is probably will be the most open world Final Fantasy 15 game, because not Final Fantasy 15 game, Final Fantasy game, because before all of this came out and everything, one of the Square Enix directors says, we want to make this game like Skyrim. Like Skyrim, don't get me started with Skyrim. Skyrim is a huge open world. Now, I don't think they're going to make it as huge as Skyrim, of course, but that's how big he wanted to do. And if he's saying something like that and saying they are doing something like that, then you know that this game is going to be this game will be having a huge open world, and I'm totally down with that, because there's just so much more to do at the end of the day. They can add in so much missions, they can add in so much side quests, anything in that open world, just to do more and more and more. And I want a long Final Fantasy game. Like, previous kind of Final Fantasy games were kind of short a little bit, but this game, I hope you got to put in a lot of hours. That's what I'm hoping for. And that's yeah. I just hope it's not just a 60-hour Final Fantasy game, to be honest. And also Gamescom, like I said, tonight and everything. If you're not in Germany or Europe, of course, but for North America, it will be starting late tonight and everything. I'll be up watching it, of course, and I will be reporting it and everything. But the final thing about the breakdown of Final Fantasy 15 is, will we be getting a release date? Now, I don't know how long this Dawn trailer is going to be. Like I said, it was only kind of like a GIF kind of thing on Twitter that we saw of the Dawn teaser trailer. But how long is this trailer going to be? And what is this trailer going to show? And obviously, it's in English, so we will be understanding it, hopefully. But like I said, what is this trailer going to show? And at the end of the trailer, that's what really matters. And if you know what I mean, I'm talking about the release date, Kupos. And Kupos, I think it's way over past due. I've seen some people say that, oh no, it's going to be for 2017 or whatever. Dude, if they're going to release it in 2017, that's way over past due. The freaking, like, dude, that's just pushing it back way too much. I don't expect it to come out late this year. Honestly, I don't expect, but for 2016, it has to, dude. I honestly think that we will be getting a release date. If you haven't seen the schedule for Final Fantasy 15 at Gamescom, from August 5th to August 9th, it's just Final Fantasy, dude. Like there's just a whole list of Final Fantasy 15 all over Gamescom, and they're just gonna show so much. I think this convention will be for Final Fantasy 15. And like I said, I have so high hopes for Final Fantasy 15 to have a release date. And I hope they fix, because they're showing another live demo as well. So maybe they'll take some feedback from, the Final Fantasy community and kind of fix and say, yeah, well, we fixed this and this and this, and kind of show it to us. If they did speed up the battle system a little bit more, I would be very happy about that, because I'm the type of person that likes, I like fast-paced stuff. For example, this is like completely different game, but for Call of Duty, people don't like Advanced Warfare that much. I freaking love Advanced Warfare because it's just so fast, dude. Anything can happen in 2 seconds. You gotta be fast. You gotta have great movement and everything, and kind of like Kingdom Hearts as well. But I don't want Final Fantasy 15 just to be like Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is kind of that game where yes, you do move fast paced, and yes, you jump all around and everything. But Kingdom Hearts is just X X X X X X X dodge X X. You know, that's the kind of game that Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts 3 is. I want Final Fantasy 15. Yes, you can move fast, you can teleport fast and everything, but just way more moves, and where you don't just press X or square or whatever, just like kind of combo moves and stuff. I think that would be really awesome, and I hope they kind of update that and have more attack moves and magic that way. I honestly think that would be very awesome if they are changing Final Fantasy for a new thing. I think that would be awesome. I don't want to just be like Kingdom Hearts where you just press one button and you win. So anyway, Kubos, just a little breakdown of Final Fantasy 15, what we've gotten so far. I know there's a lot more, but that's kind of just the main things of what we've gotten from Final Fantasy 15 so far. You, Kubos, let me know in the comments below what you are excited for Final Fantasy 15. What do you like about Final Fantasy 15 so far? And do you think we will be getting a release date of Final Fantasy 15 today or tomorrow or the next day or the next day? You, Kubos, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, Kubos. So like I said, stay here on this channel. You get all the Final Fantasy 15. I know I speak so fast. I gotta stop. I need to like slow down. I will be here on my channel. Go check it out. Make sure you're sub to it, because all the Final Fantasy 15 news will be right here, Kubos. And don't miss one thing. Make sure you watch the live stream at Gamescom as well. And like I said, hopefully we get the release date, and that's all I'm hoping for. So anyway, Kubos, make sure you follow this account. Everything Final Fantasy 15 will be here. And yeah, Kubos. So like I said, leave your comments below. And yeah, enjoy Gamescom, Kubos. I'll talk to you later. Kupo, see ya.